This Republic Day, we celebrate 76 years since the adoption of our Indian Constitution on 26 January 1950. Every year, the occasion marks a commemoration of our democratic strength, unity in diversity, and the recognition of those who strive relentlessly to build this great nation. Last year, we brought you the history of our vibrant Republic Day parades. You can check that out by clicking here. And today, we will tell you about another Republic Day tradition, one that brings us pride and joy every year. I'm talking about the announcements of the Padma Awards to felicitate Indians who have shown excellence and achievement. Welcome to A Century of Stories India, brought to you by IDFC FIRST Bank, always you first. I'm Kunal Vijaykar, and today, celebrating the occasion of India's 76th Republic Day, we dive into the history of the Padma Awards. Let's start with who the Padma Awards are awarded to. The recipients are the great thinkers and doers of the country who bring about positive change to society and impact the growth trajectory of India. People who stand apart and make us proud with their pioneering feats. I'll give you an example. The father of the God particle. That's how the world remembers Satyendranath Bose. He was an exceptional Indian mathematician and physicist whose incredible contributions were lauded by Albert Einstein himself. Satyendranath solved math problems every day as a child and went on to lead scientific breakthroughs like the discovery of the God particle. His work laid the very foundation of the Bose-Einstein system of quantum mechanics. And he was not only an accomplished scientist, but also fond of languages. So he popularized the teachings of science in vernacular Indian languages and promoted scientific thought. For all this, he was awarded the first ever Padma Vibhushan Award in 1954. He was one of the 6 Padma Vibhushan awardees that year. Along with him were illustrious figures like Nandalal Bose, a pioneer of modern Indian art, Dr. Zakir Hussain, who contributed to educational reforms, Barasaheb Gangadhar Kher, freedom fighter and politician, Jigme Dorji Wangchuk, then King of Bhutan, and V.K. Krishna Menon, freedom fighter, academic, and politician. In a special ceremony held on 14th of August 1954 in New Delhi, they received the award from Dr. Rajendra Prasad, India's first president. The honor of Padma Bhushan was conferred on 23 awardees and the Padma Shri on 17 awardees. This was and continues to be India's acknowledgement of their exceptional and distinguished service to the nation. Unlike the Bharat Ratna Awards, which are directly recommended by the Prime Minister, and the Gallantry Awards for service to the Indian Armed Forces, the Padma Awards are open to nominations by members of the public. Suggestions are invited from the 1st of May to the 15th of September. And now, submissions can even be made online. From there, the Padma Awards Committee combs through thousands of nominations. After 4 months of careful deliberations, the recipients deserving of the second highest civilian honor are announced on the eve of the Republic Day. You know, but the great thing is, this is not your usual award. It gives the power to decide to the citizens, making it the People's Padma, and anyone can be nominated regardless of caste, creed, gender, as long as they have excelled in their chosen fields. In the past, awardees have made significant contributions to science and engineering, art and literature, education, sports, public service, industry, amongst many other fields. The origins of the Padma Awards lie in the state awards conferred by the colonial British state before India's independence. Shaking itself free from those feudal trappings, independent India brought back these civilian honors in 1954 as a symbol of our self-determination. a celebration of our unique identity and accomplishments. How's that for taking something from our painful past and embracing it as a new tradition? So the Padma Awards were instituted in 3 categories: Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and the Padma Vibhushan, in increasing levels of prestige. More than 4,500 individuals have been awarded the Padma Awards since its inception in 1954. Notable recipients over the years include Homi Bhabha, Satyajit Ray, Usha Mehta, Abhinav Bindra, Verghese Kurian, APJ Abdul Kalam. If you followed us along our journey with Century of Stories, some of these names will sound very familiar to you. You can find our episodes about some of these legends in the description below. The Padma Awards celebrate India's spirit of excellence, honoring individuals who inspire through their extraordinary contribution. These accolades symbolize the nation's gratitude, uniting diverse achievements under one banner and reminding us of the limitless potential within every Indian. The much anticipated Padma Awards for this year were announced recently on Republic Day. Did you find any surprises? Tell us what you think of this incredible honor and who you think should be awarded next year. Till then, I will keep bringing you such incredible stories celebrating Indian enterprise and excellence. You are watching A Century of Stories India, brought to you by IDFC FIRST Bank. Always you first. I'm your host Kunal, and I want you to come back next week for another tale from our Century of Stories. And now for some safe banking tips from IDFC FIRST Bank. Cyber criminals have become creative, so you have to be extra careful. Fraudsters may impersonate banks and financial institutions and even create fake websites and phone lines resembling the original ones. When accessing internet banking and services through search engines, if you sense something is wrong, it probably is. Cut off such contact immediately and never ever share personal information through call, text, or email.
IVM